Yes, I'm naturally ripped. I know. I don't use a gym. No ego with the flow. Gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving. So I don't expect there to be too many people in my live today. It's Thanksgiving, but that's okay. So I'm going to take my time and express what I think Thanksgiving really means. Okay? Now, when you research Thanksgiving, apparently there was a massacre, okay, of 700 Native Americans that were slaughtered in one day. On that day, apparently. Now, to be fair, Native Americans were fighting other Native Americans, like blacks were fighting other blacks in Africa, in Egypt, India, they were fighting each other, Europe, white on white, Asia, Chinese on Chinese, Japanese on Japanese, before your colonists, to be fair. So there's something within the human nature that likes to just, let's just say, take someone off Earth. Why? But then we decided, all cultures, to be spiritual and have a system to keep us in a flow. But then we were still, isn't this strange? We were still killing each other. This is a fact. This is a fact. It doesn't matter if you had a DMT experience. Listen to me very carefully about what DMT, all this stuff. Apparently you can achieve that if you raise your Christ oil to your head and you never eat any fast food. You never went to the doctor. Since you were a baby, you were barefoot on earth. You understand me? Living in nature is the only way you get DMT raised to your head, raising the Christ properly. Try and do it today. You won't live long enough to do it. I guarantee you. Because of all the crap in your body, not you, influences, radiation, food, and let's just say science and these things, okay? You can't raise it, really. It's hard. But you can get the DMT, the ayahuasca, okay? Ooh, nice. Earth, hexahedron. I love this. Someone knows their truth. Awesome. Oh, it is the hexahedron. And thank you for being the first one in my chat room to acknowledge Earth as the square miles, as SpongeBob SquarePants. You want to square off 4 square meals? Yeah, there are 4 corners of the Earth and 4 seasons. Vivaldi, aka Venus, told you that. Bars. Now back to your DMT. Back to Native Americans, Thanksgiving, all of it's sacred. When you are in a spiritual state, you are thankful. Not just on a day where there's murdered turkeys. I don't eat meat, but I used to. Compassion if you eat meat. No judgment here. Okay? Simple. Now, the DMT experience, let's just break that down quickly with the ayahuasca. You can get some now in a powder form. It comes from the bark of a tree. A buddy of mine who actually has access to it told me this. I've told you all an etymology. Fact. The cortex means the bark of a tree in your brain, which means by default, you already have DMT. Did you hear what I'm saying to you? Did you hear what I'm saying to you? By default, you've risen the Christ. You're standing tall. It took 9 months to make you. You went from a liquid to a solid, walking upright, hence raising the Christ. No matter good or bad, you're already that, if you want to get into it. But you're not going to ever see a DMT experience without the actual drug through meditation. Your Zen Buddhists were able to do that in ancient times. But how'd they do that? Once again, their diet, there was no McDonald's. There was no movies, no blue light computers, honey. Nothing but nature and a teacher. Simple. You don't have that reality since you were a baby. You understand me? So now back to being thankful and Thanksgiving and what it means. We give thanks to the Native Americans who were slaughtered on this day. We keep it simple. We give thanks to all the birds, all the turkeys. Like 40 million turkeys get killed a year. 40 million. Damn, it's a sacred bird. It can change the color of its face when it's mating with another bird. Go look it up right now. They can see acres and acres and acres and acres and acres of land beyond you. They have a vision beyond your eyeball. Look it up. They can speak in 20 different clucking languages. Look it up. They have 20 different ways they can speak to each other. And they like humans. Wow, they like humans. After all that shit we do to them. Isn't that interesting? That's called being thankful. So you should give it up to your animals. Now I'm going to also ask some questions. I'm going to mix this up with numerology. I'm going to ask very good questions. Because I'm not from here and I'm learning every day. Now, I used to be very heavy about diet and eating meat. And there are people who eat a lot of meat that can hear what I'm saying. Here's my question. Why does the crow eat berries and blackbirds? Did you hear me? Plenty of berries out there to eat. But I've seen a crow rip the throat of a little blackbird, just the throat, and flew away. Sometimes they'll rip the wings off and just leave a little bit. They don't eat the whole thing. They're not gluttonous like you and me, but they're vegan and they're meat eaters. What's going on there? Is that normal? Is it a message? Would that be your defense? Is, oh yeah, we can eat meat because animals do it and humans are animals. No, you are not. You're related. You're not better. You are not an animal. Get out of Darwin, the monkey people. You have a solar plexus. Darwin didn't tell you that. Light in your stomach that made you. Never mind the apes and evolution. Okay? You evolved from light in a process. Now, you are a symbol of many animals. Okay, but you ain't no animal. How do I know that? You walk on 2 feet very comfortably. Now, some birds will hop on 2 feet, but you ain't no damn bird and you can't fly. You can't speak cluck, cluck, bup, bup, moo, cow, pig, dog. You can't speak fish. You can't speak lion. You can't speak chicken, can you? Not my chat room, for the masses. Yes or no? You turkey people. Thanksgiving. So I found this feather today. Okay? Very simple. It's a crow. All right? On the way here. Now, what is a crowbar? You did not hear me. You think I'm playing with you. What's a crowbar? Let's be funny with it. Hey, I'm at the bar. Can I get a shot of some crow? I want a shot of some, Black Crow is actually a whiskey brand. Bars, Black Crow is a whiskey brand. How do I know that? Ex-boss of mine who fired me unjustly, alcoholic, so-called Zen Buddhist, vegan, activist into Black lives, but hates numerology, astrology, and earth stuff, and the earth is not flat in his opinion. He thinks it's crazy. But he weighs about 500 pounds and will drink himself to death and has high blood pressure from drinking Black Crow whiskey. The crowbar. Okay? Going to the bar. 3 little birds was by my doorstep. What is Bob Marley saying in that song? Why is it 3 birds? You think someone told him in a code to say 3? You better wake up, man. The West Side logo for Tupac is 3, honey. We know that this number 3, it adds up to 6, and then you have 3 on a 0. Dumb with your one eye, people. I am not an agent. And if you're one of those people looking for problems only, and you're fear-based, you are worse than the Illuminati in the truth movement. Worse than any secret people who are hurting us. You're worse than them because you're wasting your time. Bars. Okay. The crowbar, about birds. Okay. So a crowbar you use to, it's a metal weapon. You can break into someone's house, break into a car, right? Smash a window. The crowbar, we know this, was named after a sacred bird, like Thanksgiving is about the bird. Why do we flip the bird? I'm going to ask a question. Why do we flip the bird? Why is it called a crowbar? There is nothing to do with the bird. It's made of metal. except that most of them are black like a crow. You hear me? You are a symbol of all animals. You're a hybrid. You're an upgrade. You're not a part of evolution. Listen very carefully. That's a trick. You are upgraded from many other examples of you. Fish, sure. Insects, dirt, animals. You aren't an animal. Okay? And if you can't speak the language of an animal and then you eat it or you kill it, but you didn't talk to it first and ask permission or see how it feels about that, what would you call that in the court of law? If I'm a farmer and I have animals and I have right to the land, right? I've got a license, and you come and take my animals, you can go to jail for that. Did you know that? You can go to jail. We can go to court over animals if it's my business, if I'm a farmer, a dairy farmer. Did you know that? You know that. If I'm driving a car full of cows or chickens, pigs, going to get slaughtered, and you steal that car, we're going to court over animals. That's the only time your animals will get justice. You understand me? Or mentioned in court. Someone stole your dog. Someone beat your dog up. Someone ate your dog. Someone killed your dog. You can go to court for that and sue them. Did you know that? So they're important enough to be in the court system, but not important enough to look at and say, hey, do I really, really need to eat that? Are there any other options in Thanksgiving? Yes! Cranberry sauce, tons of salads, versions of kale, versions of veggie soups, mashed potatoes, guys, yams. These things put on beef in your body, not a cow beef. Do you hear me? Plants grow back, animals do not. When you are eating an animal, you are eating something that stopped, boom, death, and you are hitting a wall now. You will get hemorrhoids and high blood pressure for that. You will look nice and ripped maybe and look nice and chunky and healthy, not skinny and sick, but you're sick in a different way. You can't see it. They're called parasites. Bless you. Now, what kind of turkey are you eating? Was it raised on a farm and was it handled clean? Or is it full of arsenic, like most of your turkeys that get sold? Did you know that? I'm going to show you a lot of stuff that you don't know because a lot of you are high on holiday. Seeing family. That turkey had a family that it can't see. Ironic, you want to see your family on Thanksgiving. The ham you're eating, that pig, you have a hamstring and pigment. Yeah. I told you you're a damn hybrid. You're an upgrade, not evolution. But you aren't an animal. But you are designed as an upgrade of light, yes, from them. But you're a unique in your own category. Hue, man, which means color, hue. Now, very simple. The chicken you might be having Thanksgiving, whatever fish, had a family, right? It's not cheesy. Something made that, but it can't see its family. It can't have a holiday anymore, can it? Do animals have a human holiday where they come and kidnap us, look around, knock on the door, get ready for a certain day during the year, right? Let's say it's a turkey, hitting on your door, looking for maybe your child there to make veal. Do animals do this to celebrate their year? I don't believe so. They eat their own thing, and they eat animals and berries and shit, and insects do weird shit too, and fish. They all have their own reality. That is not your reality. It's called staying in your lane. Where'd the lane come from? Lois Lane. Wake up. The bowling lane? You need to wake up, honey. Why are there lanes? Why is there cubicles dividing you from room to room when you go to school? There's history. There's science. Why isn't it in one freaking room? It's called stay in your lane. Are humans in their lane? No, they are not. You are wanted to be in the lane of a fish, the lane of an insect, the lane of an animal, never the human lane only. You got to go and trespass and jump into different lanes, Lois. And who is your Superman? Supernova? Back to your Thanksgiving, pardon me. I'm a bit loopy from chronic pain. I'm fixing it, but it's a hell of a journey. Virginia flu cured leaves only. I'm not promoting smoking. It's great for pain. It is. Much better than ibuprofen, which will destroy your kidneys. This can destroy your lungs, of course. Take your pick, honey. Ground or science poisoning you? I'd rather have the ground poison me than something that was made in the lab, and then years later I find out that I have something wrong with me that wasn't there. But after I see the doctor, I might get a surprise. Now, Thanksgiving. Why do we flip the bird? Why does the eagle fly on Friday? There's a song called The Eagle Flies on Friday. Soul music. You understand me? Mm-hmm. You have a band called the Eagles. You have the American eagle on your flag. But the turkey and the chicken, whoosh, they get eaten. You can't take an eagle. It's against the law. You also can't have eagle feathers in Iowa. It's illegal. Illegal? Eagle? Ah, regal? Hi. A beagle? A bagel? Take your pick, honey. Williamsville. Your animals donated energy for you to be an upgrade, not an evolved from a freaking monkey in a big bang that made, no. Guys, it's a mess. This Big Bang, I'm curious. Shouldn't there be more Big Bangs happening if it happened to make other worlds? Why stop here? It's a great question, guys. This is a good question. Why aren't there other Big Bangs to happen so we can see other spinning Earths in the heavens? Oh, I forgot. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're in heaven. There's a dome. Anyways. All about birds. We have the bird flu. Your best friend letters, BF. The bird flu cured leaves. Then the flu makes you sick. I got to be careful what I say. YouTube is hunting me like hunters for turkeys, taking down my videos. Okay. I welcome you to do that, YouTube. I am not mad at you for this. I am not from here. I will be here again. I've been here before. And you can't take that down. You can't take down light. Light bodies will always be here, projecting the projects of the ghetto. Bars! You like dark meat or do you like white meat? Remember that? Oh, I love white meat. I'm half white. Sure. White women, beautiful. All women are beautiful. Black, but you know. Okay. My mom is white complexion, mixed. Okay. You like dark meat or white meat? That is black and white, honey. Now you know where I'm going. If you're really open and awakened, where am I going to go next with black and white? Take a wild guess. Your Grandmaster 33rd degree Freemason likes the black and white checkerboard. They like their black and white meat. Do you hear me? Do you know what you're doing? Right? You're separating and you're stuffing the thing with stuffing and bread. The poor thing, even in death, it gets, your hand goes in there and shit. It's wow. Can you imagine that's your own baby? Parental advisory. Can you imagine a human body going through that and then you put it on a table and then your family's like, Chef Ramsay, Chef Ram, Ram, Aries, nothing going on there. Ramses, the Pharaoh of Egypt, you better wake up. You think he might have Egyptian blood? We don't know. There are Cubans that are as white as snow with blue eyes from Cuba and dark as an African with thick-ass afro hair. got some Japanese people that have thick afro hair. I've seen them. And then straight hair. Okay. Nothing going on there. Now, the day of the bird. Who was Big Bird? Remember that? Sesame Bun Street? A lot of animals in there and talking to you. Now, would we eat Big Bird? Would you fry up some Big Bird? Make some fried chicken out of that thing that came to your house? There's a human inside that. Right? Your mascot for all of your football teams. They're either birds, bulls, take your pick, Broncos. And on Thanksgiving, we watched the NFL. The NFL is an anagram for the Nephilim. Nephilim, the giants. The New York Giants are telling you something. I give credit to Michael Tessarion for that one. Very good truther on Druid and Irish truth. Okay? The Nephilim, the NFL. You watch football. What is the football made of? Pigskin. Nothing going on there, right? All right, that's enough smoking. The hat's coming off. This is my job. I'm an ambassador. I clean trash in Iowa. Now, since we have been acknowledging the hexahedron as Earth, we must be very clear with what you do on Earth. You can be hexed, you can be cursed, hence cursive and cursing, depending on how you live and what you eat and what you do and don't do. Very simple. If you do good deeds for people, you're good. If you're just gluttonous and eating and eating and eating, you're going to get hexed. Okay, I'll speak your alpha language. You're going to get hacked. A foul in basketball. Stop hacking me, bro. Do you hock a loogie? Do you hack up some shit? Phlegm, like what I might have later in life? I'm not afraid of death or mucus, viruses. Bring it all. I'm a Shiva person, man. Shiva, all day. Drinking the poison and still living, proof that I'm not my body. I came from nowhere. Before your parents met to make you and have sex, they came from nowhere to meet, didn't they? Yes or no? So where did the bird come from? Also from nowhere. Created to exist within its lane. Like you're bowling, not for Columbine or Columba. Jay, what is that? It means the dove in Latin, honey. The Columba star constellation means the white dove. It's in the Bible. The dove. It's soap. Heavy metals in that. It's okay. You have the Corvus, Latin for crow, constellation. Birds are in the sky as stars, and they fly there. So Thanksgiving, in my opinion, should be about making these kinds of connections. That's it. And not eating someone's child, in my opinion. You will go skinny. You will feel weird changing your diet, but good. Can you handle starvation? How many homeless are starving? I went out to the store today, and a homeless guy said, "Hey, man, I'm just trying to find a place to lay down, man. It's cold out there." If I had a big enough house, I'd give it to all the homeless. Within reason, some are dangerous. Yep. They'll pull knives on you and call you N words. It's happened to some of my coworkers. We clean trash. Some of them are high on crystal meth, crack, you name it, but that's not their fault. Where did it come from? How did it get brought to America? How did we learn how to make crystal meth? Who was the first person to think about crystal meth? And I'm going to look that up, actually. Before I get into numbers, and I'm going to blow your mind today. So I am officially a Shiva. My numbers align with Shiva like you wouldn't believe. Let me see. Aha! I think it's someone Asian that you can thank for your crystal meth. I can't confirm that. Someone named Akira Ogata in 1919 discovered crystal meth. Interesting. What's going on there? What's going on, guys? Okay, take your time with that one. So it was not from your street people. Some scientist breaking down ephedrine, and now you have a lot of people who are sick. That's how you got your drugs. All you hear is science, 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 science. Science will say data, data, data. What are you, Star Trek The Next Generation? Engage. What am I, Jean-Luc Picard? Wake up, guys. In 1919, Akira Ogata discovered a way to break down ephedrine down into a crystal-like form. This was the first form of crystal meth. Why did he do that? Wow. Oh, I lied. It actually was first developed in 1885. Wow, guys. Wow, guys. And it says Japan. The Japanese. God bless Japan. I am not damning Japan, but wow, guys, did you know this? It's a big problem today. Arigato, Japan. Arigato. I used to date a Japanese girl. Rusai means shut up. You hear me? Now you want to hear me. Now you really want to hear me because I'm breaking things down that you didn't know. Let's look up crack cocaine. Same thing, the origins. Let's just look that up and see with the first person. Let's just see if this is a pattern here of science, experimenting. You will get no truth like this. Hi, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, your truthers out there, whatever, your TikTok famous people. Okay. Well, we already know this. 1980s. In the early 1980s, the majority of cocaine being shipped to the U.S. was landing in Miami. Miami's area code is 786. That's my number, Om and Allah. I'm going to show you that today. And originated in Colombia, trafficked through the Bahamas. I didn't know that. Okay. So just so we know. You got the Bahamas in there. You got Miami. We already know some of this, but okay. Interesting patterns here. It was trafficked. Trafficked. Who brought it here? Did they know about chemicals? Did they have some understanding about how to make things a certain way? It had to be a chemist. Yes or no? So apparently Albert Einstein used crystal meth. He was a freebaser. I've heard that. I'm looking it up right now on Quora. Someone named Isaiah Hobson wrote this, and I do believe this. So let's just take our time and process all the people you think are so great. Pardon me, hold on, I'm trying to find the actual, there it is. All right, so there's Einstein. You see meth and cocaine. I don't know this guy, but you know, if you do your homework, Einstein was into drugs, LSD, all kinds of stuff. Cocaine is in there, and meth, apparently. He was a scientist, was he not? What up, Raina? Was he not a scientist? The one that's going to tell you how to take care of yourself and what the earth is and what shape it is, and that you're a small, meaningless thing. You don't really mean anything. You need me to give you data. Now back to your bird. I'm going to strip all of your famous people of their title. Okay. Did you know that aged urine turns into ammonia? Of course. It's corrosive. Here's the thing about the ammonia you're talking about. So there are many different kinds of toxins that you can use to heal yourself. When it comes from your own body, your own DNA, and it transforms, and you hold it and you savor it the right way, that's ammonia for parasites. It's Mr. Clean for your insides. Absolutely not toxic for your body. I've been doing it for ages. So if you want to clean your house safely with no heavy metals, aged urine. Use ammonia, right, to clean? What's in your ammonia? Great point, Raina. Let's look this up about ammonia. Or amen. So apparently ammonia is life-threatening. So Raina has now told me that urine, which I always promote, that it's toxic. So I'm assuming that, Raina, you're saying this because you were not interested in doing the urine therapy. Now, I know urine therapists that have reversed cancer with aged urine, that have grown back their fingers when they cut it off with aged urine, remove diabetes, take your pick, skin disorders, burns, 3rd degree from urine. What kind of toxic are we talking about, Miss Raina? It would require something holistically toxic to remove your toxins anyways. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the level of toxicity you have from all the food you ate, all the house cleaners made in the lab, okay, fair. Urine is toxic. That's cool. But listen, all those toxic things you have in your body are far, far more lethal than what could come out of your body to make natural ammonia. Once again, I drink it. I bathe in it. I don't shower. Been doing it for years. I should be having rashes. I should be going blind because ammonia is a big deal, right? My skin should be burning off. So Raina, what say you? I've been doing urine for so long, I might look like, non-toxic if you ask me. So urine is phosphorus. We keep it simple. Urine means phosphorus. Your energy is both non-toxic and toxic. You have everything in your body. Why do you think you're getting sick? You have a code. Your cells have a code. And so someone knows your code to give you too much. Do you hear me? And they hit that part of your body for years with food. So how do you remove that? Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm speaking about aged urine too. Aged urine is the most healthiest. I'm going to defend it, even though I hear you, Raina. It's the most healthiest parasite removing liquid you could be using. I'm going to ask Raina a question. Raina, what non-toxic options do you know that can cure cancer and have your finger grow back if you cut it off? And your hair grow back? Aged urine now. I use all of it. So I'm a defender of this. So Raina, I'd love for you to list some things that aren't toxic that cure cancer. Okay. Arthritis. I'm sure you can go to a plant. We'll find something toxic. There you go. They're all toxic. So it's about what kind of toxicity you are using to remove the toxic. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you list as a defense will have something in it, even a plant, that could harm you. Poison ivy is not great for the human skin. But why is that? Because you have not been in nature. You were born in a building with shoes on and needles and machines. So when you go out there, your body is not used to nature. So if it's a toxic plant, it's going to eat you alive because you are full of what? Additives. Hence, you need to create a powerful toxin naturally from your body to remove that. It makes sense to me. You fight fire with fire. Lion's mane mushrooms, maybe. Okay, so when you take these mushrooms, they're toxic because they cause this. And I'm all about it, dude. So lion's mane, it can cause abdominal discomfort, nausea, and skin rashes. Okay. But it's very good. So I'm not damning this. We're doing a dance here about things that are toxic. Now look up your urine. I don't get nauseous with my aged urine. I don't get any rashes. Clear. I've removed ropes, worms with aged urine specifically. The fresh stuff couldn't get it. That's how powerful that ammonia you're talking about is. It removed ropes. Do you know how far in my intestines it had to go? Only aged urine can get that. I'll show you. I will show you what aged urine can do for you. I have a picture of it. Parental advisory, honey. You see that? Came out of my body using so-called toxic ammonia from my urine, honey. Are you kidding me? So it works. That's far more toxic than ammonia, those ropes. You hear me? And I have more of them in me, by the way. There's thousands probably. I don't care if I don't get them all, but that's an achievement. All right, now, this is about birds. What amazing things happened today. So many. we start slow. First of all, (786). Remember I mentioned Miami and cocaine? Today. 687 mirror number. On Thanksgiving. Hi. Was a photo of a bird. Okay? The size of a photo of a turkey. Okay? What is tofurkey? Tofu is toxic. It's plastic. If you make it right, it's not as bad for you. You eat soy, I eat a bit of that. All of that shit, it builds mucus and all kinds of yeast. Okay? What's the area code for Miami where cocaine was brought to? Remember that? Trafficking? I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to get done in under an hour. There you go. That's many area codes. Miami, ding, 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 786 by the 305, honey. You see that? Wow. Is there a connection with cocaine and Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva? With 786's Om and Allah? Yes or no? I have to look away. Of course you do. No one wants to look at their doo-doo. No one wants to go up their rectum to enema flush. They're uncomfortable. If it makes you uncomfortable, it means you have to do it. If you look away, you must force yourself to now look at nothing but ropes. Reina, yes, it's medicine, honey. Because being afraid of that is going to make one sick too, in a different way. You have to embrace the dirt and the clean, not just only clean, 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 healthy. You must be able to look at the dark stuff in your shit. Why? I'm the shit. Remember that term? Oh, you the shit, slang. You talk shit. Are you full of shit? But we can't look at it. I'm not going after you, Reina. I get it. I'm just saying, do not be afraid of looking at your shit. It's how sick you are or healthy you are is your doo-doo. If you can't look at that, you can't look at me. It came out of me. You only want things to be beautiful and sexy? No ego. I'm just playing here. Okay? Or do you want to also see the demonic dirt that comes out of this perfect temple? You should be able to embrace both worlds. Of course you're Virgo sensitive, but Virgo, that's Mercury. Mercury should not have any problems looking at doo-doo. The messenger is Mercury is Virgo, the ruler there. You understand me? That star will give you a message in your doo-doo. Oh, you're sick or you're healthy. Very simple. Your stool, pigeon. Stool is doo-doo. What is a stool, pigeon? Bird again. J, and I saw this car. Two days ago. Someone's talking to me. You feel me? I'm not even an hour in, guys. Okay. It gets better. Now, I have a car like this. Are you kidding me? And I have a painting like this. I think I know what I'm doing here. And I'm just sitting down. And then I go outside and I manifest it in shopping receipts, cars. Someone will say it out their mouth. What number did you just say? And I'll pull my phone out and I blow their minds. I ain't doing nothing. Really. This is not hard work. It's called being aware and Thanksgiving and thankful. What up, Nick P74? Jay, where to get good organic tobacco? Great question. I love you. I'm going to give you the website right now. I don't know if YouTube is taking down my videos though because the last video I did this, they took it down when I gave the leafonly.com website. But I don't know what the reason is. So It's called leafonly.com. Everyone who smokes should go there. Do not buy stuff at the store. You can get a whole pound of leaves for $25. Shipping and handling, maybe like 40 bucks. It'll last you a whole year. For me, because I've got pain, a few months. You're a clean freak. No problem, Reina, but also be into your dirt. Reina, Krishna means to be dirty, honey. That mantra, when I say Hare Krishna, it means dark, black, the dirt of the earth. So being clean is actually not the thing, really. It's actually dirt is clean. Dirt will detox you. Sneakers are plastic and heavy metals, and your socks are polyester. But we're okay going shopping. What are you wearing? But the dirt. Don't you be tracking dirt in my house. Hi, you can track dirt all in my damn house. Is right here, honey. This is how I clean my shit. I don't even shower. I forgot a whole new way to shower and clean and massage at the same time. Rocks detox your body. Oh, yes. And dirt, where you came from. And when you die, you get buried in rocks and dirt. Not in Walmart or Target or in your Bluetooth or in your movement, your car. Well, maybe some of you want to die in your car, have a funeral there. Okay. Dirt, honey. You become compost. Like your Thanksgiving meal. Like your turkey. Bars. Nick, I am literally dropping a deuce. Why is it called a deuce? Deuce is your dice board. Earth is the hexahedron, a dice board in the 5 platonic solids. When you take a deuce or a dice, you are showing flat Earth, but in a code. Look at horse manure. Yeah, I'm blowing your mind. What shape is horse manure, honey? Little cubes. Fertilizer, but that's dirty. Cow dung, fertilizer. You hear me? How is horse manure square? Some are kind of round, but they're cubes. How do they do that? That's the hexahedron. They're showing you what Earth is. I can do it in so many ways, and I don't need hours of video and data and talking to you and battling you and debunking you. Not my chat room, these masses of people. Thank you, Jay, for all the recent upgrades. India, Naga Krishna, Buddha. Of course, I am so grateful for you casting these pearls on us, swine. Yes. I'm going to show you horse manure. Let's look at what it looks like before I get into 7. Hold on. This is important. This is about animals. Let's just look at it. First of all, let's look it up. Okay, this is horse manure. That's actually doo-doo, honey. It looks like rocks. Look at that, the shapes. That's a bit square there. You see what I'm saying? They're a bit round, but they're hexahedrons, honey. When they drop them, look at that. Look at that. Look like stones, honey. Okay. Penny loafers. I used to have those. You want a loaf of bread? Dirt, McGirt, Big Baby, Jesus, the Osiris. You know what Wu-Tang's all about. Let's go. My favorite rapper was ODB. Of course. For sure. Great. Wonderful. Reckless, talented. Died young. Okay. Young is dumb. Same word. Okay. All right. Back to 786. Okay. Slow it down, Jay. Jay, slow it down. I've been eating turkey all day. I'm a bit tired. Give me a second here. Now, we all know 786 is a sacred number, or 687, it matters not, is Om and Allah in numerology, honey. So I know where I'm going when I die. Why? I'm manifesting God numbers for a turkey picture, and then I email it to myself with mantras. No one's doing that in India for yoga or meditation, and that's fine, or for yantras or yagnas. I'm doing it. I'm creating a whole new system of a ritual to prepare myself for demons and death. I've had a life. I love a body. I'm beyond that now. And all of you should be too. But you cannot be beyond the body if you're afraid of dirt. You got to look at your shit. And calling out fake gurus. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sadhguru, I watched him and Mike Tyson talk. It was great. Sadhguru loves to mention Darwinism, evolution, and the Big Bang all the time. Never challenges it, kind of using it to show you that you evolved, and you should evolve with inner engineering. For $100, Sadhguru is worth billions. Okay? The tallest statue of Shiva in the Guinness Book of World Records is Sadhguru's. How did he get there? How do you get that? Just as an East Indian mystic? Walking around barefoot? How do you make billions? And have these Mike Tyson, Will Smith went to him after slapping Chris Rock. Chris Rock of Gibraltar is a code for Taurus. Well, how do I know that? Rock in Hebrew is Tsur. Tsur is an anagram for Taurus. Hence, The Rock is a Taurus, the wrestler. Look it up, like me. Why is he called The Rock? Like a rock, solid. You will get kidney stones from eating turkey. Copper is very good for your feet, yes. Anyway, we could go live together and rap on beat to this freestyle. Of course. What up, 116 Light, Bearer 911? I love that damn name. Now I'm going to show you what my name is in numerology, because a lot of you people do not get into your numbers. A lot of your truthers, they don't do it deep enough. They go to Freemasonry. They show you 3, 6, fake news, so-called, 33. They don't break it down. Those numbers aren't all fucking evil. Pardon my language. Those numbers are sacred. It's Venus worship. Okay? Venus rules the number 6. How did your ancestors even know that shit? No, but Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Joe Rogan, Neil deGrasse Tyson's fried chicken breakfast. Okay? Terrence Howard found that out, right? No. You would have to go to DMT to trip, get out of the body, and not have McDonald's in Hollywood or YouTube or a computer. In order to see a star responsible for a number, you'd have to trip out and get high. Not from drugs necessarily. It's all plants. Ayahuasca is the bark of a tree. Peyote is a freaking cactus. We know marijuana is a plant. Tobacco is a freaking plant. Your shamans will fast for a whole week. And then they smoke a shitload of tobacco. Why? They start hallucinating and seeing God. That's DMT. That's raising the Christ. I'm not promoting smoking, but your shamans are known to do that. Why? If it's only bad for you. Nick, and I saw the Buddha code you dropped at work. Felt the timeline shift. Of course you did. Good for you. You're using the work. I'm proud of that guy or girl, whatever. Now, in numerology, this is very important. My name, JHE, is 185 and Pythagoras above. Follow the roses. It's 155 in Chaldean. Follow the roses. We're going to focus on the pattern 515. Now, the prime numbers, very important, of 185, 155, or 531. Okay? And I have it all ready for you. You know what I'm saying? You have prime numbers of 185 or 537. You want to know how God talks to you? Do you want to get an answer from God? It doesn't work like this. Please, I don't want to die from cancer. Compassion. Please, I don't want to die from cancer. Please give me money. Please give me a woman. Please give me a car. Please, this is all of you pray like this. The generic masses. Thank you for the heart. You get it. I mean, you only pray when you need something. You don't pray when you want something. You don't pray like it's breath. Thank you for the 100s. Prayer is just prayer. You can be quiet. You can be watching the sunrise. Just watch the moon and talk to it. That's called praying. Just do a poem. Don't ask it for shit. Leave it alone. It already made you, honey. It made you. It's done with you. Okay? No! This is the most incredible omen I could ever ask for. My name's 185, right? Today, honey. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namah Shivaya 185. And look very carefully. It's 515 is right there. It's a screenshot of a temple of Shiva with 515 damn steps. That's a double omen. What? I'm a nightmare for you Freemasons, the ones who are inverted and evil. Not all of them are bad. That's a double omen. And here's the actual photo, the size. So you can see. The Maleshwar Temple of Shiva, 515 steps. Are you kidding me? Now, I'm not done with you. It's going to get even better than that. The only way to do this is to be touched by the Creator. You cannot do this doing yoga on a plastic mat, eating chicken, no sun, no moon, no barefooting, watching your computer all day, Bluetoothing, doing yoga sessions and Zooming with radiation and blue light. Compassion. You can't have this relationship if you're doing that mostly. Do you hear me? Eating fast food, processed foods. I do some processed plant-based. I'm also stupid. I'm not dissing you. Thank you for the smiley. The only way to do this is to be in the work, like in it. And I ain't doing shit but walking on rocks, using my urine therapy, drinking it, watching the sunrise set, rapping to it. I do moon gazing without blinking. I rap to the moon. No one taught me that. I get answers. This is how God talks to you. So I'm going to show you how Shiva talks to you. It says, thank you, Jay. I'm going to put your name as the size of a screenshot from my temple. But Shiva can't speak because Shiva is nothingness and somethingness at the same time. All your gods are. Now here's my favorite photo. Do not eat meat. Why? Ding, ding, ding. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. There's your turkey. There's your turkey with a red face, honey. And whose number is that? Today, on this day. Hallelujah. I'm blowing your minds under an hour. And here's the actual name. I didn't show this. The name is JHE. I have my masters, so you know I'm not playing games. JHE. Okay? You will get no video like this. I am showing you how to communicate with God without the Bible, yoga, the Buddha texts. Those are all important. I'm not dissing the Torah, the Quran. Okay? The Book of Enoch. I know what it means. It's about the door, honey. It's right there. Enoch. Knock, knock. Who's there? Enoch. Nuh said, honey. What's the door? Who are the doors? With Jim Morrison? The gateway? The door to heaven? Is there a door up there? Now, I am from Boston. Here is my TikTok page. It's Rawzen617. I'm going to blow your mind some more. Okay? Boom. 120,000 likes. Okay, not bad for someone who's, has no agent and just doing it by themselves. Ding, ding, ding. Do not eat turkey. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Woo! And there's a picture of it cooked. Shame on us. Bars, honey. I'm getting it done real quick. I'm showing you how to talk to God. That's God giving me a response over a photo. A lot of you have photos of Shiva. You have a shirt, Jesus, Moses, don't you? In your house. Why? You have a statue of Buddha, Ganesha, of Jesus, Virgin Mary. Your Mexicans will have a shrine with candles for Yeshua or Jesus and the Virgin Maria, with candles and shit and food. Why? Do they get a response when they do that? Are they aware of the response? Probably not. But they think they're doing the right thing. Well, you're halfway there. You know me. There's the car. Wow, honey. I email all this to myself in the ether. The email would be the Book of Enoch. The door to the ether world is your electronics. Yes or no? Isn't it? Like your guru say? Can Sadhguru do this? Now, I'm not dissing. He might have some serious power. I've heard that he's an official guru who sold out, but okay. That don't mean he doesn't have any powers. Okay. This man's been to Mount Kailash. You can die out there. It's so cold. Okay. But, once again, can this man who's into Shiva manifest this? No ego here. But we have an ego. Review 617 is Boston, where I was born. Are you kidding me? And I live in Iowa. I'm literally 20 minutes away from Des Moines, Iowa. 515, honey. Hi. I'm living in downtown Iowa City. Hence the hat. Okay? Yeah, this is my job. Yeah, I know. I'm a different truther. I'm beyond truth. I'm beyond having a podcast and a guest who's speaking like this. Right? Giving you the water symbol, right? They're doing right, right, and they're doing it to you. You don't see it, but they're fucking with you. But they should be, because if you aren't aware, why can't they? It's called freedom. So if you're a demon, you have the freedom, yes, to go after people. If you're an angel, you have the freedom to go after demons. It's freedom, honey. Do you understand me? Speechless. So 155 is JHE in Chaldean, and the prime numbers of 531. Why in the hell does it take 15 hours and 35 minutes to go to Turkey? Blowing your damn mind. That's the flag of Turkey, honey. Thanksgiving. Okay? There you go. Hi. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm not done with you. It relates to Radharani, Krishna's girlfriend, honey. There she is. And I have it as a screenshot size. Boom! I'm not from here. You must share all these videos. And by the way, take all my videos, download them to an MP4 format right away, because I don't know what videos will get taken down. Document this shit. If you have the means, my chat room, go to the YouTube converter with these videos, and yes, although I don't know for live streams, it isn't like doing it. We can figure it out. Or download it to your computer. Okay? Wow, honey. Now, we know that Turkey comes from turquoise. Now let me slow down, because you might be a bit slow and an idiot, and you might do shit like this. No, that's the cult. That's the people of Turkey, not the animal. Is there a backstage for every performance? Is there a backstage with more telling you what's going on? It's called the wings of the theater. Bird. Caw-caw! I used to be a dancer and a rapper. Yeah, backstage. You got to go backstage, honey. Okay? Turquoise is a stone of Taurus, and I am that sign. Venus rules turquoise. Or Taurus, pardon me. Phosphorus, again, repeat J, Horus of Egypt. It means morning star in Venus, the phosphorus. In which both your fecal matter and your urine, although toxic, would be God and Jesus. Hi. You have nowhere to go. You should not be grossed out by your shit. You haven't been trained right. You've been told it's gross, so you can't see its healing properties. And then you go to a damn doctor where it's clean, and they're spraying Clorox, bleach, Mr. Clean, Pine Sol, all up in there. All the side effects in there are far more lethal than your urine, sweethearts. Or the cleaning things they use in the hospital. You can look it up. Hospital food is horrible. Way more toxic than ammonia, in my opinion. Third leading cause of death, look it up, are medical errors. 400,000 people will die from medical mistakes simply because you might have been afraid of your own shit or knowing something that was dark about you. That's called doing the work of God, looking at the sick and the dirt, period. Not only clean shit. Change that right away, or you won't grow. The flower can't grow unless it's some manure and dirt. Flowers don't grow anywhere clean with someone scrubbing, do they? And it's all white and perfectly, right? The windows are all, no. It's just nature and dirt that grow your food. Okay. Venus rules the number 6, honey. AI is telling you. If AI is telling you, then you better believe it. These robots are on point. It's a robot world. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. And in your King James, in your Bible, you got the mark of the beast. Okay? 666, huh? Interesting. The beast. Who are you praying to when you go to church? Christians and Catholics. You might call them Jehovah, Yahweh, Yahshua, whatever, Christ, Jesus. He's none of those things, or she. It's an energy, sweetheart. How do I know that? Boom, you have nowhere to go. Rev 22:16, Jesus am a descendant of the morning star. So your Jesus is a pagan and relates to your bird, sacred. You have nowhere to go now. You can play this video for anybody who's on the fence. They don't know. Get it done. Oh, I'm going to show you. Well, no, never mind. That's not worth it. That's fine. Right. The first official mention of a Thanksgiving ceremony in the United States was in 1637. After the massacre of 700 Pequot people, Native Americans. Okay? So you're celebrating the 700 Club? Hey, Christians, what's the 700 Club? Who's 007 James Bond? You better wake up. They're killing you in codes. These numbers are not a game. Do you understand me? You have nowhere to go. I don't care how good it is and how happy you were to see your family and your cousins and your friends. You're doing a ritual. Do you know where you're going? Do you know who you're praying to in church? You don't know. You're praising the beast. Is it all evil, though? No. But yes, too. Reina, I caught staph at the massage place. I'm on antibiotics. Oh, God bless you. She got a staph infection where she works. Confirming what I was saying about hospitals and the cleaning products. Anywhere you go, even what I do, I use bleach. Yep. really low grade window cleaner. I mean, hail it, but I'm always earthing and using the urine to wash. Yep. It makes you cough, the bleach we use, and throw up a bit. Okay. That to be clean. That's where you live. Okay. The word we're looking at, though, is Pequot. Native American tribe. Hey, anyone on Thanksgiving, have you heard of that tribe? Do you say thank you to that tribe? You don't, do you? Then you ain't thankful. I said it. I'm trying to show you how to be thankful correctly. Etymology, quahog, the pig. Don't eat it, honey. A native tribe. Notice 1753. That's a combo of my prime numbers. Ding, ding, ding. Well, I showed you. Quahog, it mentions Pequot. Pequot means a hard clam. You know what? It's not bright enough. My bad. My bad. Okay, it means a hard clam. Do you ever clam up like clam chowder? Boston, where I'm from, is known for clam chowder. In 1753, I was born to slay demons, honey. Now I'm going to show you more how God talks to me. I prepared myself for the numbers. 1753. Damn it, I have it right here. The size of a collage, honey. Boom. Are you kidding me? From a year ago. So I am aligned with my native people in a way that you would never know. Not my chat room. The masses who love Joe Rogan, Terrence Howard, Russell Brand, even Alex Jones still, QAnon, Anonymous, Controlled Opposition, Papa-zition, Propa, Pop-Tart. The name Pope comes to mind. Pope? I don't know. Nope. Am I a dope? You like dope? Dopey dope? Ropey dope? Pope? Nothing going on? Pop music? Papa music? Who's the father? The Pope? Right? I'm crazy. I got aquapuncture. Nice. Those antibiotics you're taking, by the way, Raina, do a coffee enema, man. Your antibiotics have all kinds of side effects, and you know that. Hey, Raina, can you possibly give me the name of the stuff you're taking? Not judging. Just I'm curious to know, Raina, specifically what antibiotics you're taking. I want to help. I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't care, right? It's your life, and bless you. You're a homie. Just curious. Because you should definitely enema if you can't use your urine, okay. Do a coffee enema. It's even better, actually, apparently. You know what you're doing. Okay. 1753. Wow. Now, around 46 million turkeys get killed every year for you to be thankful. That's a lot of death, honey. Wow. 46, huh? That's 6 and 4. Nintendo 64. I'm not here for games. Krishna learned the sacred arts and sciences in 64 days. Easy-E, you're a nigga with an attitude, or you're naga, reptilian brain. It means serpent in Sanskrit. Nagasaki is nigga. Easy-E has a song called Cruising in My 6'4", or 46. Take your pick, honey. Keflex. Thank you, Raina. I'll look that one up. Give me a second. Lex means light. So they're already using your light. You see that, Raina? They use light. They have to make you feel better. But then they mix it up with some other stuff. You feel me? Invert the light. Maybe you have a side effect now. But they use the sun to do it. Actually, let's break right now for Raina, for the goddess. Let's look up Keflex. What is a reflex? Keflex? I'm assuming it's going to affect your reflexes. Hey, Raina, how about your reflexes lately? After taking Keflex, you a little bit off, kind of? You feel tired? I'm just curious. Maybe you don't. I wouldn't be surprised. It's called cephalexin, brand name Keflex. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Kefa, huh? Do you know where it comes from, Raina? I'm going to blow you. Kefa, C-E-F-A. William is Bill. Bull. Watch, it comes from this. Kefir. Kefir. Same word, honey. It's cow's milk. Taurus. Do you understand me? They're using your astrology against you. They're doing it. William is Bill. Just take your time. It relates. Kefir. Okay, thank you for that one. Thank you for being open. Now, and once again, this is all about love. All right, so back to Keflex. Okay, great. It may treat cellulitis, urinary tract infection, and kidney infection. Okay, it may. Now let's check the side effects for cephalix or kefa, kathir. Here we go. Now, it's mentioning overdosing, so using it too much, which means it's still toxic. Side effects of your Keflex. Nausea, vomiting, epigastric distress, diarrhea, and hematuria? Hematuria. Interesting. All these things from this antibiotic, so-called. Okay, so just we're getting warm here. Okay, now to be fair, that's if you do it too much. I smoke a shitload of tobacco. Now, I'll be honest, I do have a bit of a cough. I'm not hacking up shit. I have a little cough. It's there. But I smoke way too much because I've got pain and stress. No side effect. I don't feel anything like, you know what I mean? I'm not like nauseous, throwing up, diarrhea, going blind maybe. Nope. It's a plant. So I'm just doing experiments. Now we look up side effects. See what's up. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. So your cephalix that has all these. It's got 20 different side effects. Okay? All this for what? For a staph infection, diarrhea, hives, nausea, dizziness, stomach pain, headache. It goes on and on. Oh my God, Raina, please be careful. It mentions vaginal itching or discharge. Oh my God. Indigestion. What is that? Arthralgia. Seizures. Dark urine. Speaking of age urine, honey, this is why you should use it. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand? This is your version. Putting in a bottle for 9 months is the answer. Wow. I am hyperactive, so it makes you, wah! Of course it does. There's 20 of them, man. Fatigue, fever, bleeding gums, hallucinations, painful or difficult urination, pale skin, sore throat, swelling, blood in the urine or stool, chills, heart arrhythmia. God damn. I mean, wow. I'm just saying, guys, that's a lot of side effects. God damn. I highly doubt that your age urine is going to have those kinds of effects on you, Raina. But once again, you don't have to. I get it. But do you see what I'm saying, Raina? I know it's toxic, urine, but you look at science and how toxic they are, It's a game of how much toxins and what kind, Reina, and where it came from. Oh, of course you don't have any symptoms right now. And I hope you never do. For real. There's nothing. God bless what you're doing. You're my homie. But Reina, it takes time, honey. Your doctors know this. You're not going to have any issues right away. Some of these things, and depending on who you are, now you're a woke person. You're healthy. So you're doing things, I'm sure, to take care of your shit. My point is, I would just stay away from the fucking doctor, man. Staph infection, use your fresh urine. You don't like aged? Urine heals third-degree burns. Do you hear me? A staph infection, drink it, your urine, honey. Hopefully I don't get any itchy fanny. That's funny. The Itchy and Scratchy show, remember that? Itchy and Scratchy. Doesn't Santos Bonacci have a bit of an itch right now? There's a whole video on it. Bless him, poor guy, and seizures. In fact, his whatever he has looks like a side effect from some antibiotic or a drug he took back in the day. Santos, the truther, who I love. Okay. Back to turkeys. The primary toxic chemical often found in turkey meat is arsenic, honey. You better wake up. Speaking of toxic, now we do have that in our body, but how much can you handle? And how much are they giving you? Chicken too. Okay, arsenic, huh? Number of people that have arsenic poisoning, tens of millions, if you think it's a game. And how are they getting this? Once again, antibiotics, the food. Your food is all treated with antibiotics, yes or no? They use it for your chickens, your turkeys. Don't they give them drugs? Hi. But you're all getting sick, though, and poisoned. I would love to see how many urine therapists have arsenic poisoning, side effects, diarrhea, throwing up. You won't see that. I'm a part of the urine community. They all look like fucking gold. Perfect bronze skin, marble. But there are flaws to everything, right? Wow. Turkeys have many unique qualities. They can also remember the faces of humans and the geographic layout of areas over 1,000 acres. Before you eat it, do you know what it can do? Better wake up and be thankful this way. And they also turn colors when they see their mate. Are you kidding me? They're a mood ring. They love you humans, although you eat them and kill them. Shame on you. But, wow, they can change color in their face. Do you ever turn a little bit red, white people, when you get bashful? You ever turn red, white people when you get cold? You ever turn blue when you freeze to death? They're doing it when they're having sex. I got you. What are you doing eating it? You don't even know what it can do. Valium addicted Santos. It's so sad. Well, I understand it, though. I watched the video, dude. Did you watch the video, Reina, where he's showing you what happens to him? I mean, damn. I kind of get it. I mean, listen, I've thought about going to get my hit. I was like, oh, Jay, don't do it. I get it. But, you know, hey, you're right, though. I mean, if this one is so healthy and he's done a 40-day fast, listen, Santos has done a 40-day fast to remove the itch. He does enemas, coffee. He's used urine. He's used tinctures. He's used herbs. He's used bowel restore and shit out stuff. He still has the itch. So we must be careful. You know, even me, I got to be humble when we're speaking about He's a vegan, doesn't eat meat. Okay, right? But yes, Santos is still really, what's going on there? He thinks that it is weapons being used against him. Okay? Controlled, what does he call it? Controlled weapons? Because he's a truther. Now, I have my thoughts on that. I turn green when I'm angry. That would be the Hulk. That's Venus, emerald, greens, or stone. Targeted, thank you. He calls them targeted weapons. Now, I've been in the game of truth. I am not as famous as Santos. I'll be honest. I mean, I'm known. I've got, I'm viral enough, but okay. This one's got millions of views and shit like this. He has met Bill Gates before he woke up. He played in some arena. We know this. But I've been doing it hardcore enough and breaking it down hardcore enough that I should be having something attacking me. Do any of you have an itch? Being woke? Elephant in the room. I think someone has poisoned Santos in his own camp. That's my theory. That someone has poisoned him. And it's someone who is in his camp still right now. He's got someone, I don't know who or how or when they do it. But my theory, I could be wrong. My theory is someone is poisoning him. I know that he has folks make his food for him. I've seen that. He has a sidekick, right? He's had that guy Daniel around. Okay. I don't know Daniel. A meat eater, his sidekick, in which he was okay with that, Santos. He didn't ever call him out on the show. Of syncretism. I found that to be interesting. I'm not attacking Santos, but, it relates to this being thankful shit. I think it's himself. Possibly. Stress. He's a very angry person, He gets very angry. Could be. Anyhow, that's my theory. I think someone is poisoning him. And it's someone that he loves a lot, and he can't figure it out. He must be going to someone or something constant because it's consistent. It's someone in his life who's very close to him, is my theory, who I think is poisoning him. Because watching his body, the way he was moving, he's got something consistently going in there. I mean, in his pie hole. I don't think it's no weapons from the elite hitting him. If that was the case, you'd find a lot more crippled truthers. A lot of us would be sick. And I mean, a lot of us would be itching and shaking. But I don't know. You feel me? What up, Van Dam? Hello, hope you're doing great. Sure. Now, back to the turkeys. And I'm grateful to Santos for what he did for me. Okay? So this is not about attacking my brother, but we should be allowed to analyze our brothers, of course, and ask questions about their behavior. As can be done for me. I'm cool with that. You can roast me. There's things you can roast me on. I'm cool with that. We'll talk. Just don't be an asshole about it. That's all. Okay? Very simple. God, I'm a horrible roller. Jay, you're so bad at rolling. All right, I think I've shown most of what I wanted to show you. I'm at 2 hours almost. This is a big video. Now, what's funny about today is that today I decided, my apartment decided to not give me any heat. I live in a place in which the boiler breaks down. And on Thanksgiving, ironically, I get no heat. It happens every year. I'm not moving, but alpha males, the landlord, can't figure it out. I know it's the boiler. I know it's the kind he has. Very simple. It burns out. If it's heating the whole building, just going and going, you have a little machine and a meter. We're all using it. Duh. There has to be a backup, dumbass. This should never happen. I'm paying $800 and some dollars for only a room and a kitchen. This is where you live. Your landlord is the majority, is the people that we all have to bow to. Okay? Now, the most incredible omen, it appeared when I bought food like this. If you think astrology is pseudoscience and paganism, a foot in your assumptions. Paganism. Now you know why I'm eating this. What's this? Is that Jesus? Plant-based burgers? Are you kidding me? Why is it called Morning Star? Are they helping you? I can eat this kind of shit and still have orbs come out of my body and numbers appear. So don't you be looking at my diet. Oh, he's processed. He's full of parasites too. He's a shill. I know I am. I've never denied that. I'm cool with anyone criticizing me. The raw vegans will go crazy. Oh my God, I'm a raw vegan. But you didn't know your astrology though. There are things I know that you don't know beyond the body, honey, and beyond your diet. And none of you can break it down. And you're only showing veggies and fruit. And it's great and looking better than a meat eater. But you're divided and arrogant, most of you. And we love you, but it's a fucking movement. Get out of it. When you go shopping, you are a pagan. You are doing Wicca. You're doing all that shit, honey. Do you understand me? I don't want to hear. I hear it way too much. That's the devil. Is it really? Do you have a job? You got a Facebook page? You're an activist? You're supporting the beast. We can dance in many ways, honey. If you come at me with, oh, God, but yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but I have this too, honey. I'm ready for whatever. I have an arsenal of weapons from God. I have an arsenal of information that will put anyone on their ass that wants to come at me based on my smoking or what I'm eating, how I'm walking, whatever, my cursing. Now, when I went shopping and I bought that food, take a wild guess what happened. Oh, pardon me. Before this live, I was typing in the section where you can hashtag. It shows you the amount of numbers. I wrote one sentence and I got this. Pardon me. Lighting. Om Namah Shivaya, the zeros don't count, honey. Are you kidding me? That's today. That's today. Wakey, wakey, Freemasons. I've got a new number system for you. I ain't no Freemason, though. Did God say yes? And that was from just typing this. Well, I don't have all that, but it doesn't matter. Okay. But now I went shopping. And what was the subtotal? Om Namah Shivaya, honey. Are you kidding me? Ding, ding, ding. Buying the Morning Star today. 5, 2, and 12, huh? Wake up, people. It's a mirror number. That's JHE. In a transaction, just buying random shit. Bought cranberry sauce. Bought some plant-based burgers. Bread. Water. Ginger beer. Just random. What are the odds? Then I have this. This is a urine therapist's license plate who came here and gave me a massage and taught me how to use aged urine to remove my parasites. Her name is Rosalind Hansen, and she gave me her old license plate because of the number. It blew her mind when I showed her that that's my number. She didn't even know. Now she does. I see her all the time. You want to find your soulmate in life? I have many soulmates with numbers. I've got many soulmates. I don't mean sexually and all that shit either. Mates, someone that maybe in a past life we have to be. Oh my God, Rosalind's brain, she's on a whole different level with wisdom, and she's into astrology and healing. She's on it. She's not playing games, man. This woman is on her shit and she looks the part. However, in a past life, maybe she and I when we were animals in a different dimension, not evolution, guys. Okay? My soulmate, probably. But I have many of them. There's many women, some guys too, that I screenshot. Oh, wow. Were all of you straight in a past life? Maybe you were gay. Maybe you were bisexual. Go to ancient Greece. They were doing all kinds of gay rituals. Togas in the gymnasium means to be naked in Greek. You think your little philosopher there wasn't maybe, a little bit, right? With the guys getting pumped with wisdom and Venus, the goddess of sex. Gotta wake up, man. Ginger beer is the shit. Van Damme, oh, pardon me, yeah. It breaks down mucus. Ginger breaks down mucus and phlegm. Another gem. Okay. Now, Shiva 185 appeared for me for a photo of Shiva's temple. I wonder why that is. Now, I'm going to assume also it's because of this. I have a video of me dancing the role of Shiva 8 years ago. Okay, it's kind of blurry, but you can make it out. All right, that's me. There's Shiva. Okay, so I'm just showing you that God is speaking to me. And look at the time, 158, honey. 158. That's my name again, honey. What are the odds? I didn't even know that. I wasn't woke 8 years ago. 8 years ago, honey. And I danced it years before that. 158? Shiva. I'm glad I caught that because now I'm going to show you this. I play Shiva bhajans. Jay, what's a bhajan? Well, what's a banjo? What's bingo? A bhajan is a sacred song dedicated to your gods and goddesses. Ding, ding, ding. When I die, I know I'm going to be respected for this, just doing this. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I can do it. The length of time, oh, hold on, damn it, pardon me. Something happened here that did not work out. Okay, pardon me, I have to do it again. The length of time for the Shiva Bhajan is 158. The zeros don't count, honey. Om Namah Shivaya. Are you kidding me? Hi. And I'm not from India, or maybe I am. I don't have a guru. Someone to make me better. I'm being my own guru. Yes or no? On Thanksgiving. Wow. What else is there to know? Like I've tapped into a world that's not even human. So Nataraja means the Lord of the Dance. The Nataraja carvings of the Ellora caves, I believe, of Shiva. The image is 5 feet and 1.5 meters. There he is. It's Nataraja. You can look it up. Shiva, the dancer. I'm a dancer. Ding, ding, ding. What are the odds, honey? What are the odds? So who are you speaking to and who are you looking at right now? And who are you? Do you know who you are? I can help you with that. Email me, rawzen617@gmail.com. Donate something. Sure. You want to donate? Here's my PayPal. And you don't have to. Most of you don't, and that's cool because y'all broke like me, sort of. I'm doing better with money. Okay. You want to donate? I give you my email. We'll figure it out. rawzen617@gmail.com. Okay. Whatever you can afford, donate. I don't care. Okay. Yes or no? Did you all just see that? Give me a second. Did you all just see that fly across my head? Okay, watch this. If I am Aphrodite. If I am Aphrodite. A light orb will appear. If I am Aphrodite. A light orb will appear. Did you all just see that fly across? Did you see it? The mist? That one I didn't upload. I don't have to. Am I Aphrodite? And across my head. Now you've seen a miracle. Now you've seen that I'm beyond processed food, smoking, your opinion, not my chat room, DMT tripping, taking ayahuasca to get this to go to a different dimension. I've brought the world of DMT to my apartment from speaking, and they don't come all the time. I do experiments. I ask all kinds of questions. Nothing happens until, whoop, there it is. There it is. So it's an intelligence. Does Joe Rogan have examples of this? Your famous truther? Yes, the orb, of course. What up? Another amazing creation again of Allah. And ironically, today was about Allah and 786, was it not? And this one comes in my chat room and I mentioned Allah. Just watch the whole video. This is the number of Om and Allah. This video is about that. What are the odds, guys? This is what you're dealing with. I've been through a lot of shit, hence why I look at my shit and I take care of my shit. But I do some shitty things sometimes. But have I figured it out? Do I have a relationship with something beyond this world? Yes. I just showed you Venus, Aphrodite, the child of Uranus. I have hundreds of videos of these orbs dancing in different ways, and I never know when they're going to come. And I like that because it makes it more, let's just say, mystical, that I can't control it. Like they come when I'm deserving of it. Okay. All right. So I'm getting a bit tight in my leg. I have a bad hip. I'm still fixing it. So I got to cut this one short. When I feel pain, know when to tap out. So if you can, in the chat room, if you guys can like document my videos, if you have a way to convert the video to an MPV4 format, I would do that because they're taking down all my videos. They're going to do it at some point. This one you want to keep. So if you have the means, trust me, download this video Save it in your archives, because this is not my truth, and these are miracles. So do it before it gets taken down. I would do it right away. Once I'm done, oh, convert. Okay, great. And save this shit, not from my ego and for me. It's for your future children or for you in the future, period. Oh, there is no future, Jay. You know what I mean, dumbass. Relax. Not my chat room. The next day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti, Om. Aphrodite in my chat room. Venus. Om. Ram. 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 Saha. Surya. Yanamaha. Om. Chandra. Yanama. Om. Ahum. Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hallelujah. Allahu Akbar. Shalom. And for you atheists, nothing. And share this video. It was the shit and the piss.